What was with that noise? Oh. Oh. I think we should go in order. Aurora. Hi.
I plan to start research with Karen that will hopefully lead to methods for controlling thirst and revenants.
That's a good idea.
I don't know if we'll ever find an answer, but I'm sure it will lead to better lives in the Jail of the Mists. It would be nice if Louis could work with us.
You know, perhaps that is... Like, you got two of the top researchers back. That is a plus. I know I said I'd go in order, but I think I'll save Louis and Karen later. Hang on. Can I just sit with him for a second? What? Okay, I don't have to do all that. Hey, buddy. How you doing?
All the power was sucked right out of my body. I was so big and strong. But now look at me. But now Jack's training me to grow strong again.
Yeah,
I don't see me as much as I used to, but I always feel close to her, even when we're apart.
What do you
I
mean?
think it's because we respect each other so much now. I miss her, but a knight has his duty.
Okay, as long as you can visit her when you need to. Mia?
I've looked through documents from the Great Collapse, and the more I read, the more I understand why those creatures are called horrors.
Yeah.
They're immune to even the most powerful weapons, and immortal like the lost that plagued the Jail of the Mists. Now I understand why revenants had to be created. The situation was that dire. And the horrors are still roaming the outside world. It must be incredibly difficult living out there.
Difficult? I think impossible. Unless, well, people told me this has to do with God Eater. Which, I mean, that the world would fit the description. Where's Yakumo? Oh, he's right there. Yeah, let's go to these two next.
I'm glad to see that things have calmed down a bit here. Although Louie's worried again. Are the two of you ever satisfied? You finally earned some peace, so why not enjoy it?
EO's not here, man.
Well, whatever you choose, I'll go along with you. Do what you feel is right.
EO's not here. Emily. And using your blood code.
Today I invited Yakumo to work for the provisional government, but he turned me down outright.
Yeah.
Sorry, but just like you've got things you want to do, I've got things I want to do too.
You did tell him, right?
Yeah, he hasn't changed a bit. Well, I didn't want to work for them at first either. After a while of fighting to survive, I noticed I'd made a bunch of friends along the way. And here I am stuck with them. But I guess they're all pretty great, so I don't regret it at all.
I'm guessing Davis talked you into. Are you the new guy in charge? Is your armor slightly different? Or did I just never notice the purple?
The Lost are still a dire threat to the survival of humanity, but the new provisional government is at last on a course to stop them. Silva is pushing reforms to aid as many revenants as possible. I can finally get to the job of exploring the depths in earnest.
Huh.
You've been a great help. I must thank you. Oh, I nearly forgot. I have a message for you. The provisional government would appreciate your cooperation.
Uh-huh.
Please contact the government if you seek work with real meaning.
Right. Well, I can't diss on them. Silva or Gregorio, he put in work too. It's a shame I couldn't find any of his memories lying around. Alright. Murasame.
Is that amber blood bead Io gave you all right?
Yeah, it looked like amber. I was
A
gonna...
piece of her memory and a manifestation of her strength.
Oh.
Handle it with care. Karen and the others say it's made of the same substance as the weeping tree Io gave us after taking on all the relics. It has the ability to alter the relic's influence, if only in a small way.
Really? All the EOs have such sad fates.
This garbage heap may just have become a slightly better garbage heap.
You think?
That means people have less use for what I'm selling.
Oh.
I'm only joking. Don't worry about me. Do your thing, okay?
Alright. Eva?
The relic's power created the weeping tree, thanks to Io's wish, and there's no sign of the queen coming back. It must have taken a strong will.
Yeah.
We're ordinary revenants without the power of the relics, but our mission still remains.
Oh yeah, that's true.
As long as I live, I will continue to watch over that power, together with Jack.
That's true. But I mean, I'm still, I still think Jack will give me a good fight.
There are no changes in the weeping tree. It's completely normal. Don't worry. If anything happens, I swear I'll do everything in my power to stop it. Meanwhile, it's time we both do what we need to. My mission as a Watcher has ended, but my duty to protect the world still remains. I won't allow the hell here to escape and torment those outside.
Well, but Jack, wouldn't it be better if, you know, we did get this place under control, then join the outside fight? Because it seems like what's out there is way more scary than what's in here. Okay. The resemblance is still uncanny. I almost feel like Io's here. But
We finally secured a steady supply of blood beads. Once again, we have Io to thank. On the day she took all of the relics, I was suddenly my old self again. And ever since then, she's been producing blood beads and even maintaining the red mist.
jeez.
So even if it's only a little, I want to make it so people can have normal lives in this world she's protecting for us.
I think that's great, Karen.
That's my wish.
And now, Louis.
In the years after Io stopped the relics from
Years!
transformed into the weeping tree, Karen and the others discovered a reliable source of blood beads. And the question I've pondered for so long, what as a revenant can I do? What about the outside world, when the horror's there? We analyzed the signals intercepted from outside when the red mist appeared. There were countless cries for help.
Yeah.
As revenants, we prey upon humanity. We might bring them nothing but misery. Even so, I can't just give up.
That is a good point, though. Even with Io, other revenants, like if all revenants were like us, there wouldn't be a problem. Alright. So then what now? So then, do I go back? Oh, what? Okay. I can't save, so... Alright. I'm guessing what we can do is... we can use this amber bead to tell Io we want to leave the red mist. When we're ready. Yeah. Looks like that is what happens. Just me? I can't even take my crew with me? And how will I... Can I come back? Well... I might die out there. Then what?
You're leaving into the outside world?
They need help.
Yeah, I figured that's what you would do. I can't say I approve of you heading out alone, though.
Possible backup, Yakumo?
At least say something before you go. After all, we're supposed to be friends, right?
Well, I'm not really much of words, but you know. Yo, what the?
And since you guys insist on charging ahead all the time,
Really?
you're going to need someone to keep things running smoothly.
You're coming? What? You don't want some help with that? Yo, why does it almost seem like a sequel can come from this?
To be honest, I'm not sure how welcome revenants will be in the outside world. But we have to keep reminding ourselves that we were all created for a reason.
Yeah, and this is that reason.
I'll carry on Cruz's dream. Just like you carried Eos.
Too soon. But yeah, I feel you, man.
Let's go.
This a squad. This is a squad. Oh man, I hate we're leaving EO behind though. But she's got a duty to protect them.
EO.
Man. So that's it. So let's talk about that. I thoroughly enjoyed this game. I had heard so many mixed reactions on Steam and stuff. And granted, especially now that there's a new Dark Souls type game out right now, I can probably see some of their complaints. However, for me, I had fun. There were a few maps. This music might be copyrighted, so I might have replaced it with something else. But man, it helped me grow, especially that last two battles, having to adjust my tactics, and figure out what's the best way forward. I think I was a suitable level to fight those two. I mean, it seemed at just the right level to where it's an accomplishment to beat them, but it wasn't too absurd, or it wasn't too easy, or wasn't too absurd. It felt just right for me. So even considering I've lost a lot of haze intentionally not using it, that is one thing I will say. And keeping in mind what people in Steam said, I made sure to try not to over level myself. But now I'm wondering how much of a difference it would have made. People said it can get really easy, and I can believe them, because you can just continuously grind until they're not a challenge. But all the backstories, especially, I think that's what made it. Like, part of me going through the depths and getting all of those vestiges not only that, but also the successors and the attendants and just normal everyday revenants. Just seeing what they do and what they go through. The game had a way of sucking me into the story in just the first 30 seconds, really. And I loved it. I loved it. And of course, we have, can't forget Water Bay, alright? Like that was my favorite, or the Water Miku as other people like to call it. Yes, I see why you call her that, but for me, I got my name. One of the most memorable bosses I'm gonna remember. Alright, just gotta say that. But yeah, the cast was cool. I honestly, when I finished it, I'm like, encore. Alright, darn it. This story isn't over. We just getting started. Maybe they could even meet up with the cast of the God Eater crew. As I do know a couple of them from watching the anime, but I like to see, I mean, I don't know if there's any talks of this ever having a sequel. I don't know if the game was received well enough to have a sequel or not. Oh, and yeah, the avatar creation was also pretty nice as well. So, yeah, overall, I am thoroughly pleased with my experience. It's a shame I didn't get a lot of people watching it, but honestly, I feel accomplished. I feel good. I feel good. So I guess with that being said, let me ask you all, what did you think of this game? Because yeah, I know, actually I feel like this is one of those games where playing it really matters, but still want to hear everybody's opinions and get a feel of the room. So I also liked the way the blood codes worked and how you could customize your skills, everything. It was good. It was good. And I feel like I had the most trouble, aside from the final boss, with the ice enemies, man, or water/ice, like those I call them Mario Brothers, but more like Sonic Brothers, combination of the spins and duo. Those guys, yeah, they were not fun. So all right. I wonder if it's okay to skip this. Well, we're gonna try. If I miss something, you all let me know. Although I would hate that, because I think that would mean what I had to... Oh, that's his? Boost high attack power base and strength and dexterity. Ideal for using heavy gear, yeah. I guess so. Oh, there's a queen one. Specializes in gifts and boasts high Ichor stock, allowing you to overwhelm. Oh, so in other words, it's hacks. Dweller in the... Man. Even that picture's got me feeling stuff. Oh, and yeah. EO best girl. I don't even think that's a comparison, so. Alright. Well, no, Karen also had, for me, a nice and worthy second in command. Honestly, a lot of them, Aurora and like Nicola, all the successors really have my respect. So, well, most of them. You start the game again from just before the end. Oh, really? I see. Okay. Well, yeah, like I said, once again, for the question of the day, let me know what you all thought of the game down in the comments below. As far as the other routes, I'm not sure if I'm going to get those or not, but because especially since I think I got like the best one, I wouldn't want to replay and get like worse ones. Like that just wouldn't feel right for me, at least. So anyways, let me know what you all thought down in the comments below, and I hope to see you all in the next playthrough.